name is Anne, and this is Toby, and welcome to episode 38 of a Tobyknits podcast. In this podcast, I'm going to talk to you about my knitting, my crochet, my sewing, and any other crafty things I have got going on in my retired life as I live a crafty life. That sounded really weird. Anyway, you know what I mean. I live in a small village just outside of Ottawa, Ontario, in Canada. And it is a gorgeous day today. Our snow is finally melting. It's actually getting warmer. I think it's like 15 degrees today. I even managed to get my socks washed. Yeah, so it's a really nice day. It's so nice to know spring is coming. Well, spring's supposed to be here now. Actually, this is spring because we all sprung forward. I don't think everybody in the world has sprung forward yet, have they? I'm not sure. I know my dad and my brother, they live in England. I don't think they've sprung yet. Maybe it's this weekend for them. They're always a week or two ahead or behind or something. Then there's the hours that they're ahead or behind or something. It's some kind of a math issue for me, so I don't even think about it. I just ask my husband, what time is it in England right now? Anyway, let's get on, because I'm waffling. It's been a few weeks since I did a video. I really do apologize. I don't know why. It's not like I haven't got things to show you because, oh my gosh, I have so much to show you today. This is probably going to be more than a 30-minute video, so you may want to pause, go get a cup of tea, and come back. Now, all my regulars know how to do that, so I'll wait. No, actually, I'm not going to wait. No, I'm not. You can find me on Ravelry, couldn't think of the word then, as Brit Hockey Mom. I am on Instagram as Tobyknits, Facebook as Tobyknits, and I have an Etsy store, Tobyknits, where I sell handmade project bags and handmade stitch markers and progress keepers. So yeah, so let's get on. Okay, I've said that twice already now, I know. Now, the eagle eye amongst you will have already noticed I am wearing a finished object. The Skogafjall. I love saying that word. The Skogafjall sweater by Diana Waller. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's actually quite long on me. I don't even know if I can do that. No, I can't move my camera right now. I can't even get on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There you can see how long it is. Well, this looks really cool, doesn't it? If somebody walked in and saw you watching this, they'd be like, what in the world of God are you watching? Some woman's boobs on the TV. But I absolutely adore this sweater. It was the nicest sweater to knit. You started at the bottom, you came up, you attached the sleeves. Actually, no, you started with the sleeves. Yeah, you did the sleeves, then you did the bottom, you came up, then you started doing all the color work. And it's the first time I've done this much color work, like as in using 3, and came out with like a defined pattern, which is the little trees, which, oh, and I love the neck because it's not too high on me, and oh, I just love it. The yarn I used was Barocco Ultra Alpaca, so it's very warm. Oh my goodness, it's very warm. I actually don't need it on today. It's gonna come off after. But it's not really itchy, but anyway, I love it a lot. I really am super pleased. This, like, I made the what's it called? The flax sweater, and last winter, and that was a joy to knit and didn't take very long to knit at all. And I loved that one, but I really love this one better. It's really, really cool. And the pattern was so easy to follow, the colorwork pattern. Oh my goodness, it was so easy. And considering I've not really done a lot of color work before, I loved it. I just loved, couldn't say enough about it. I'd make another one in a heartbeat, in a different color, of course. But yes, my husband has kept trying to steal this, which luckily doesn't fit him. But yeah, I might have to make another one for him. But anyway, I love it. I love it. I love it. And I will leave a link below to where you can find the pattern if you want to make it yourself. I actually got the whole kit of the yarn, not the pattern. I paid for the pattern separately, but I got the kit from Galt House of Yarn in Cambridge, one of my favorite yarn shops. And they had it in a blue or in this green, and I really liked the green. So anyway, there you go. There's my one finished object to show you. There are several. The next and I have a list. The next finished object I have to show you are the bears. So you will remember that I had decided I wanted to make 2 bears, one crochet and one knitted. And let me just get my notes so that I can hang on. Okay, I'm back. So the 2 bears were Ellie and Jin, which was the December's Amigurumi Along from amigurumi.com. I'll leave a link. And it was beautiful. Like, I fell in love with this bear. As soon as I saw it, I knew it was going to be mine. And then I saw this other knitted bear, and that was from, it's called Candy Bear by Mary Jane's Tea Room, and I fell in love with that one too. And I thought, now Candy Bear looks like it's a girl because she's got pink dungarees on, but I saw other patterns on Instagram. Other people had made them, and one of them, she had made it with a jacket as an extra and a little backpack and a scarf. And it just reminded me of my son, who lives in Halifax now, well, Dartmouth. And he does a lot of winter camping and a lot of hiking and stuff like that. So I just thought, I'm going to make that for him. Not that he really needs a bear. He's 29 years old, but you know, I just thought it was cute. So I wanted to make both the bears, and I wanted to do a comparison with which went quicker, which went slower, which had more clothing, which was more fiddly, which was whatever. And so here are the 2 things. The pattern, the Candy Bear is meant to be 11 inches tall, and the Polar Bear was meant to be 10 inches tall. Here's the Polar Bear. Isn't he the best? Oh my goodness, he has a little button here, and you can actually take the hat off because there's holes in the hat for his ears. And then here he is with his little hat on. Oh, and he has a little belly. Look at this little belly, and his shoes, and his little feet. The feet are flat. I've never done feet like that before, so that they will sit better. And he kind of looks like his legs are moving. And then look at the little shoes. They have to be the cutest ever. So here he is. Now let me just measure him for you, because he's way more than 10 inches tall. he is in fact, let me move all this out the way here and get my ruler here. He is in fact 14 inches tall. I do tend to crochet loose and knit loose, and I did use, I think, a 2.5 crochet hook with this guy. I feel like if I'd have gone to a 2, he might have been the right size, but it doesn't really matter what the sizes are, although we will get to the whole size and amigurumi in a little while. But anyway, he is adorable. Love him. Now, Hiker Bear, as I call him, is actually 12 inches. So he is the right height. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, look at him. He is so tiny. He has little shoes on too. Now, here's the funny thing between my two bears. Hiker Bear was faster to make than Polar Bear, who hasn't got a name yet. But Hiker Bear had lots of stuff, so the finishing off took a long time because he had shoes, which do come off. He has these lovely little baggy pants. He has a sweater on underneath. He has the jacket. He has the scarf, and he has the backpack. So literally, it took me no time to make the bear. I think it actually took me, if I even wrote it down here, no, I don't know. I started him January the 25th, and I had finished him February the 7th. So he took no time at all to make. But as I said, all the bits that then went with him took me a lot longer. Polar Bear, I started him the day after, on the 26th of January, and I think I actually ran out of yarn on him, again, because obviously my needle size was too big. So I had to order yarn, and it took a little while for it to come in. So I think I finally got him finished, because I ordered the yarn February the 8th, and it took till February 22nd for me to get the yarn. And I actually finished him that night, the 22nd. So, and then he needed the jacket, the scarf, and the boots. So he didn't have a lot. So he was quicker to make, but he was quicker to finish off. And he was all sewn, like his legs, his body, his arms, all were done as one, and then his head was separate and put on the top. Whereas he was all bits. He was all arms, legs, everything was all, you know. But I just loved them. And I can't really tell which one I like the best, because what do you think? Which one do you like the best? This one or this one? Which one do you like the best? So those are the bears, and they're now finished, and I'm loving them. And I will hang on to him. My son's birthday's not till October, and this will be his birthday present. But in the meantime, I shall enjoy him in my house for a few months. Knowing me, I'll send it to him before then. So those are the bears that became finished items. So then I started on Eggman, which is for Mateo. Here's Eggman. So he's from Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is Mateo's favorite character in Sonic. And I got the pattern off of Etsy. I'll put the link below. It's very quick to make. Super cute. And anyway, that's for Mateo. So I love this. I thought that was really sweet. And I'm really enjoying, and I have actually no idea whether this is the right size or the wrong size. It's just, I made it. I didn't even bother. See, here's the problem that I have. The problem that I have is you see a nice picture. So let's, for example, this is the one that I'm making currently for all the grands. So there is the mummy bunny, the daddy bunny, and the baby bunny. Now, when I look at that picture, to me, I'm imagining, they're super cute. I'm imagining them, they're maybe this big. You know, I'm not really thinking that they're going to be huge. So I made one so far. Of course, I've ran out of yarn again. Now, I love him. I think he's absolutely gorgeous. But he's way bigger than I thought. I never seem to be able to get what I'm looking at to how the finished object comes. For some reason, they all come out way bigger than I think they're going to be. Way bigger. So I think this guy's like 12 inches. Oh, let's just see. Yeah, so he's about 12 inches tall. And I mean, beside him, yeah, he might be smaller. But anyway, I just thought this was great. So he's going to be in the Easter basket for Mateo. Then I'm doing another one when I get the yarn, which I hope is today, for Lucia. The bear is the same, the bunny is the same because it's the adult size for the bunny. And then this is the little dress that I've made for her. Now you could put sleeves on, but I didn't because I wanted it to be a little girl dress, not a mummy dress. When it has the sleeves, you can put on them. And then I've already done the baby bunny, all apart from his ears, because I'd run out of the yarn. So I'm waiting for the yarn. And I've done the baby bunny's hoodie in light blue. So I'm hoping that I get the yarn this week, and then I've got the next 2 weeks to finish off the bunnies. But you see what I mean about the size. To me, this is lovely. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just bigger than I thought it was going to be. When I look at a picture of something, I think they need to put something beside their little pictures that gives you the perspective, because in my head, this was only going to be this big. Anyway, but I love this little guy. Isn't he cute? Look at his ears and everything. His head's a little bit on the wobbly side, and then his little pants, look. And they do come off. So I thought he was cute. So that is for Mateo. And then the other finished object that I have to show you is, well, first of all, I have to preempt it. Is that even a word? I don't know. With this book. My husband bought me this book for the UK Mother's Day because I am British. And when my mom was alive, I used to send her a Mother's Day card in March, because that was when Mother's Day was in England, and then she'd get another one in May, which was Canadian Mother's Day. But now my mom is gone, so I've been celebrating the both Mother's Days. My kids all forgot this year, however, about the UK Mother's Day, but my husband did not, and he bought me this book. Now again, bear in mind, Minnie, it's a mini. It's still 5 inches big, but that's okay. It's way smaller than these guys. And I love this book. So this book is by Olga Novstaskia. Put the name there. From Iridia Toys. And oh my goodness, there are actually 36 characters in here that you can make. And I decided that I'm going to make a character for each person in my family. So naturally, we have have the queen, the king, the prince, the dog, and the cat. Now, yes, I have 2 princes. But they're not actually going to be the princes. The prince will be Tristan, my grandson. This will be me, and this will be my husband. This is Tristan's cat, and this is my dog, Toby. So we're going to make a bunch of these things. They are adorable. Let me find. I said to my, so my son, as we all know, he's in a band, right? And my son is a drummer. And so, of course, there's a drummer. There's a drummer boy with his drum. So that will be my son. My stepdaughter was a chef, so she will be the chef. And then my other son, who is, what should we call him? Very earth conscious. He's a vegan. Eco, I don't know. He's got some tattoo on him about eco. I don't know. So, but he has a beard. Red beard, so he's going to be the beekeeper. His wife will be the vendor lady with her vegetables, and then my other son's wife will be, I can't wait to make these, honest to gosh. She picked this one herself. The milk girl, the milk lady. I guess she feels like that right now. And there's the cow and the creamer, and my stepdaughter's girlfriend will be the shepherdess, and these will be Mateo and Lucia. So I'm going to have so much fun making these, but more fun playing with them with Tristan when he comes over. And I have done one already because I couldn't resist. I just had to start one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at her. Oh, isn't this adorable? Oh my goodness, and her crown, and I put some little jewels on her crown. And she has a top knot, a little bun, not that I have one of them. I did try to match the color of my hair, but it's not quite. Because I definitely don't have brown hair like in the book. And I didn't want, purple is my favorite color. And I think purple is very, very regal and rich. So I decided I'd have a purple cloak. And I just love her. Look at the little arms. And this literally did not take me very long to make. A couple of days. And she was done. And I love her. So you can see how ditty she is compared to the 12-inch bear. And how ditty she is to my polar bear. Hello, polar bear. You're really big. I know, and I might eat you. Oh, don't eat me. Do you have a knight? No. Do you have a king? Not yet. Okay. When you have someone I can fight. Okay. Can you just imagine playing with this with Tristan, my little grandson? It's Queen Anne, Tristan. She's come to play. Anyway, goodness me. I'm obsessed with that ruggaroomy right now, to the point where I'm hardly doing any knitting. Like the bear was the last thing I did any knitting on. But anyway, so those are all my finished objects. That was quite a lot. So works in progress. In the netherwood bag are the socks, and I actually have got a little bit further. Yay, look! I really have not been in the mood to knit socks. I don't know why. This is the other one, which obviously is complete, not blocked yet, and I love it, totally love it. Although I don't really like the way my joins have gone on this one, but they're just for me, it doesn't matter. But I love the colors, I love this yarn. The yarn is from Lay Family Yarns, and it was their February Rainbow Chronicles sock along or something. So it's been run by Kelly of Lay Family Yarns and Jules of So Sweet Violet. And she decided to do a sock of the month and do it in a rainbow. So I actually made a rainbow stitch marker, and I have a few of these in the shop still too, which will be going live in the next day or so. And this is actually February's. I haven't even got around to January to March's yet. And January's are out getting washed because I love them and I wear them so much. But yeah, this is the February one, and it's a very nice pattern. It's the Color Palette Sock, and I forget who it's by, but I'll put a link. So I've only been actually knitting if we've gone out, because this is my in the car knitting, and obviously I haven't been out much. And yeah, so there you go. Oh, I do have to tell you about this though. So last week, about 2 weeks ago, I saw on the news that they were going to start this pilot project for the AstraZeneca vaccine for 60 to 64-year-olds, and it would be available at pharmacies in Kingston. Now, Kingston's about an hour and a half drive from where I live, just outside of Ottawa. And I didn't really think any more of it. And I thought, well, it's probably only for the Kingston residents. You probably have to prove where you live. They're not going to let any old person just drive in. So I mentioned it to a friend of mine as well, and my husband. And a week or so goes by, and then I get a text one night, actually last Monday night. And my husband and I were just watching TV. We just had dinner. We hadn't even washed up. And she texted me. She said, oh, my friend in Ottawa just got the vaccine at Kingston. Here's the phone number. So I looked over at my husband and said, gee, there's a phone number you can call. So it was like 7:30 at night. And I thought, well, they're not even going to be there. But so he says, oh, I'll just call and see. Maybe we can set an appointment up. So he phones and he's talking to somebody. And I'm thinking, wow, it's a bit late, isn't it, for the pharmacy to be open? And he gets off the phone and he says to me, get your jacket on. We're going to Kingston. I'm like, what? It's 7:30 at night. I'm not going for a 3 hour and a half drive down the... What? Why are we going there? He says, we're going to get the vaccine. As I go, wait, is that a needle? Wait, what? Like now, like right tonight, like, oh, I could feel it. I could feel that whole panic start. He says, just get your jacket on. Well, I actually didn't say it quite like that, but you know what I mean. So anyway, I jumped up, we put the dog out for a pee, ran around turning all the stuff off and made sure all the, oven was turned off, and left the dishes because we weren't even bothering with them now. Jumped in the car. Of course, I couldn't take my knitting because it was pitch black. So we get in the car and we drove down to Kingston, and he says to me, we just have to be there before 11:30 because they close at midnight. Close at midnight. I'm like, oh, okay. So we get there, and sure enough, we got our AstraZeneca vaccine. Thanks, Oxford. So I was really pleased about that, and luckily I didn't have time even to tell the lady, barely, that I didn't like needles before it was in my arm, and I didn't even see it, and it didn't hurt. I got no pain from it the next day. It didn't hurt me. I didn't have any tenderness. Obviously did not get a blood clot. I didn't have headaches, because that was the only thing they told us might happen, or nothing. Now my husband, the next day felt a little bit like he had the flu. Just achy and sore and tired. But he's a man. Anyway, so that was my story about the midnight dash. I felt like we were on some kind of a COVID mission. Oh, did you get that, COVID mission? Yeah, no, I don't know. Anyway, I'm regressing again. This video is gonna be so long. So what else am I making? Oh, so this came. Do you remember I told you I'd stopped getting the Crochet Society box? And I have now started getting a new box, and this is the new box. Little Box of Crochet by Amanda Blue. Oh, would you like to see what's inside? I actually have a separate video because I couldn't wait to open it and get started, and it came like last week. So check this video out. Okay, so here it is. Look at this beautiful box. Got birds on the side. And on this side, it's a nice gold finish on the bottom. It's a really nice box. And inside, oh, I'm so excited. Let's see if I can get this off without wrecking it. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to need my scissors. There we go. And inside, oh, is the little booklet. Oh, with a story. Oh, it's a nice thick book too. Hat and hand warmers. Oh, and then Think Spring. There's a nice card. That's pretty. Might put that on the wall. Oh, and then oh, a notebook. Everybody knows how much I love notebooks. Nice. I might use that to document this. Oh my goodness. I can't believe the amount of stuff in this. Oh. If pack is so. I actually have no idea what this is. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. It'll probably tell me in the book. Oh, I don't know what it is, but that's cool. Oh, and then, oh, some stitch markers. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, and more. Oh, gosh. Those are cool. And rainbow sticker notes. Very interesting. And a crochet hook. Oh, 3.5. Oh, this is nice. It's wooden. Wooden crochet hook. Nice. Oh, I like the feel of that. And oh my goodness. Apparently they do these in every box. It's a nice darning needle with a nice tip. And then you've got this to keep it in while you're, so you don't poke yourself. And then the hummingbird symbol. Oh, incense sticks with ceramic holder. All right, I need to see what this is all about. If I get the lid off, that is. How does the lid come off? Oh, like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, this must be the little holder. Oh, for goodness sake. How sweet is that? Oh, look at that. And then the instructions in there. And these are the, what is the hummingbird symbols, Minnie? Oh. Cedar leaf. They're nice. Very nice. Very cool. Very cool. I've never tried to burn incense before. And then here's the gorgeous yarn. Look at this. Yarn and colors. So it's a worsted weight. And we need the 3 or 3.5 hook, which is perfect because that's what's in the box. And the pink. Pastel pink. Riverside. Brick. Oh, such nice colors. Oh, and they have a shimmer to them. There must be some stellina in them. It's acrylic cotton. Oh, acrylic cotton. That's interesting. Brunette and black. I like that a lot. Those are scrumptious. Scrumptious. Well, there you go, folks. Everything that was in the box. Isn't this awesome? Now, if I can only get it all back in the way it came, we'll be all right. And I'm going to sit and read this with a nice cup of tea now. So there you go, Little Box of Crochet, Amanda Bloom's Little Box of Crochet. I'll leave some links below of where you can find this if you want to order this yourself. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness, I was so excited. So I decided I have already made one of the gloves. Oh, and this is a super cool pattern. I forget what they called it now. Spike pattern, I think. But it's really nice. I decided I didn't want the gray as the bottom, so I went with the green. And I put the black, or the gray, black, whatever color it was, there. So there's a little thumb hole. So I have the other one to do, but I really love it. And I love the yarn. It has almost like a white in it. But it didn't take long at all to make. It was super quick, super easy. And I really like it. This would be great now for this time of the year when it's not hot enough to not wear a pair of gloves, but it's not cold enough to wear a full pair of gloves, but it's not warm enough to go without gloves. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Exactly. So these are those from my crochet, Little Box of Crochet. And will I do the hat? I don't know if I will do the hat. I actually feel like I might want to do a neck warmer. I love neck warmers. Instead, I don't know, maybe a headband. Oh, maybe I'll do a headband. Anyway, that's the Little Box of Crochet. And then the other thing, my final whip is that I have just started. This is the pillow from the last Crochet Society box that I did get. And this is the pillow. And this is Over the Rainbow cushion, not a pillow, a cushion, by Emma Moss. And so this is, I don't even know if that's meant to be a cloud or a rainbow. To me, it looks like a tree. So I have to make 2 of these for the front, and then there's 2 plain sort of pinkish reddish colors. And it's a really lovely fabric. It's their own Crochet Society fabric. It's like a DK, but it's like a cotton as well. I don't know. It's very nice. So this will be a pillow for cushion, pillow, cushion, pillow, cushion, pillow, cushion for Bob in the trailer, because we were fighting over the one I made last year to go in the trailer. So now he'll have his own. So now the last thing I have to tell you, oh my goodness, no, I have more. I thought you might like to see these that I made. Aren't they cute? This is from the sewing box that I get out of, I think it's out of BC. And you learn different things and different techniques, and they send you the fabric to make. So these were the pot holders. And so I really enjoyed making those. And they have like a heat absorbent thing as well as the padding in there so that you can take stuff out of the oven with it, obviously. And then this is another one that we had, which I absolutely love this. So it showed we got all the stuff to do the poppers, and it showed us how to make, add them. And then in here is all this. And this here is where you would pin your pins, or you know them little clippy things on there. And then you have a pocket here, and then there's 2 pockets. So you could put embroidery needle hooks. You could put crochet hooks in there if you wanted, or needles or scissors. There's another pocket here which is bigger. And then here is a zipper. Look at that zip. And you can put more stuff in there. I thought this would be very cool to put all my Tobyknits things in. So it's really nice. You could have, if you wanted to quilt this, because there is foam in there, but I didn't want to. So, but those are fun. And we even got this little thing that we learned to put on and made. So those are cool. Okay, so now shop update, and then that's it, the end, final. So shop update. I have got some new stitch markers. So you already know I have these stitch markers in the shop. And these are for more for if you're doing sock knitting, because when we get to the gusset, you have to have 2 stitch markers to mark where you're going to do your decreases. And then of course there's always the progress keeper. And not that that's Toby, but you know what I mean. I can resist. So that one's already in the shop. And so my new ones to go in the shop is this one. So these are the little steering wheels on a ship, and a little ship, yacht. Not really a ship, it's a yacht. So I thought that was lovely. Then there is the Progress Keeper, which is a lighthouse, and she does have a little door. Isn't that the most adorable thing? So that is the lighthouse. If you just wanted the ship by itself as a Progress Keeper, you may have it as a Progress Keeper. And if you just wanted the ship's wheel as a Progress Keeper, it's available as a Progress Keeper. And then of course there's this gorgeous shell, and that is adorable. Isn't that pretty? I love pretty things on my knitting. And of course then there are also the rainbows. And why did I decide to go with a nautical feel? I'll tell you why. Meet the Carson Bag. So we have a zipper on the front here so that you can put in your scissors or progress keepers. You could also put a progress keeper up here and make it a nice zipper. And then inside is a muslin, which is nice. There's no pocket, so you don't catch anything when you put your hand in to find your needles or yarn or something. And it has little handles. So this is the cutest bag. It's a nice flat bottom. And this is the Carson. And I did about 2 episodes ago, I asked people what we should name it. And everybody said the Carson. So the winner, who will win a stitch marker, progress keeper, sorry, one of these, or this one, or this one, or this one, or this one, go to my shop and have a look in the shop and see on Etsy and see which one you would like, and then you just message me here or on Facebook and let me know which one you want, and give me your address, or you can message me here and then I will mail that out to you. But the winner is, I'll leave it at the end so that you can see. You have to watch to the very end so you can see who the winner is. Anyway, so this is now the new Carson bag that will be in the shop. I have it in this fabric, and I have one in this fabric right now. That was the last of my polar bears fabric, but I do have enough. I think I've got 2 or 3 of these, and I think there's maybe 2 of them, not sure. But those are now in the shop along with the Netherwood bag and the Bradshaw bag, and they are all family names. So that's all I've got for you now. Yeah, stay tuned for the winner, and have a great day. Get out and get some sunshine, and I will see you in a week or 2, probably 2, with some more exciting crafting stuff. Have a great day. Bye.